There are 5 mindset shifts that separate people in their poverty era from those who break out and build real wealth. And the craziest part, these shifts aren't secrets. They're right in front of you, but most people never notice them. Instead, they stay in the same cycle, they work hard, they feel stuck, and then wonder why nothing changes. But once you see these shifts, you won't just understand the game. You will finally know how to win it. So let's begin with the first one, and it's a big one. Be so good, they can't ignore you. So every day you show up, you do the work, but you wonder why no one seems to notice, why that promotion isn't coming, why your effort feels invisible. Here is the hard truth. Being good is not enough. Because being great is what gets people's attention. When you're so good at what you do, people don't have a choice. They have to pay attention. They have to promote you. They have to pay you more because excellence demands respect. But let me be clear. You don't have to be a genius. You don't have to have all the answers. What you need is a relentless dedication to your craft. You have to be obsessed with improving, even just a little bit, every single day. And yes, it's uncomfortable because growth is uncomfortable in general. But staying in the same place, I think it's worse. It's worse. It's way more uncomfortable. So I want you to picture this with me. Imagine that you spent months, maybe years, honing your skills. And then one day, you walk into a meeting, and when you start to speak, everyone listens. People come to you for advice. Opportunities chase you, not the other way around. And that's exactly what happens when you become exceptional, when you aim for extraordinary. So my question is, what's stopping you from taking that first step? I'm sure it's not perfection and it's not fear. It's just one small step. Because great doesn't happen all at once. It's built day by day, moment by moment. And if you start today, who could you be a year from now? Just imagine with me. So if you want more money, more respect, more freedom, stop being invisible. Get so good, they can't ignore you. Because once they see what you're capable of, they won't have another choice. Now, moving to the next shift, it's not the smart who win, it's the bold. You know what's crazy? Right now, at this very moment, someone in this earth is living the life you want. They're running the business you've been dreaming about, and they're earning more money than you ever thought possible. And it's not because they're smarter than you. It's not because they had better ideas than you, but it's because they had the guts to start. So here is the uncomfortable truth. The world doesn't reward people who just think about success. It rewards people who act on it. While you're second guessing yourself right now, someone else is taking the lead. While you're stuck in the what if it doesn't work, someone is already halfway to his goal. So just think about this. How many times have you waited for the right moment which never came? And how many times you had a great idea and you talked yourself out of it? Meanwhile, someone with half your talent is thriving right now because they had the courage to bet on themselves. So the lesson is quite simple here. Stop waiting for perfect. Stop waiting for permission. You don't need all the answers to start, as I told you in the first shift. You just need this gut to take the first step because you can figure out the rest while you go, step by step. Now again, I want you to picture this with me. What if a year from now, you are the one running the dream business? What if you finally the one who made it happen? And not because you were the smartest, but because you were bold enough to act when others didn't. I really believe that could be you, and actually it should be you. So remember, being smart is nice. It's a good thing. But courage, boldness, change lives. So my question is, will you keep waiting or will you make a move? Number 3, stop chasing butterflies. For a long time, I thought money was really hard to get, like really, really hard. And I thought you had to chase it, run after every opportunity, grind 24/7. And if I'm being honest, that mindset ruined me completely because I was exhausted, I was stressed, I was stuck in this endless loop of not enough. Not enough money, not enough time, not enough opportunities. And it felt like no matter what I did, I was failing. When you spend your life chasing butterflies, they will always fly away. No matter how fast you run, no matter how hard you hustle, they will stay just out of your reach. But what if you stop? What if you focused on building something valuable, something beautiful, like a beautiful garden, so irresistible that the butterflies come to you? So I didn't know it back then, but I was living with a scarcity mindset. Scarcity tells you there is never enough, and it whispers in your ears, if they have it, if they've already done it, then you cannot. And it makes you desperate. And you know what desperation attracts? Nothing. I stopped asking, how can I make more money right now? And started asking, how can I create something valuable? So I started to invest in myself, in my skills, and I stopped looking for quick wins and focused on long-term goals. And suddenly, the butterflies all came to me. And not because I was smarter, not because I was luckier, but because I've built the garden for the butterflies to come. So here is what I want you to know. Scarcity will keep you running in circles, always trying but never winning. But abundance invites you to slow down, to plant your seeds, and to build something meaningful. And when you build something valuable, you don't have to chase anymore. You attract things to you. And just a quick reminder for you, the garden will not grow overnight. It will take time, it will take effort, it will take patience, but when it's ready, the butterflies will come. Trust me. Number 4, no one is impressed with your possessions as much as you are. You know the car that you think makes you look successful? When people see it, they're not thinking about you. They think about how they will feel while driving it. They're picturing it in their life. So your possessions, your clothes, your gadgets, your house, they are just props in someone else's imagination. What's interesting is how much we sacrifice to play a game no one is watching. Like, we work overtime, we take on debt, we stress over bills, all to keep up appearances. But the truth is, those appearances only matters to you. But do you know what actually matters? It's how you feel when no one else is really watching. When the car is parked, when that luxurious bag is on the shelf, and it's just you and your bank account. Because money doesn't care about how shiny your car is. It doesn't care about how many designer bags you own. What it does care about is how much freedom it gives you. It adds to your life. So every dollar spent trying to look like you have more is a dollar that could have worked to give you actual freedom. A life where you don't have to stress over your next paycheck or to worry about what happens if something goes wrong. So the question isn't what can I buy to look successful, but the question is what can I build to feel secure? Because in the end, this piece of knowing you are in control of your finances will always feel better than trying to keep up with a race that never ends. So your money should work for you, not for the approval of people who probably won't even pay attention. Number 5, controlling your time is the highest dividend money pays. Money itself is just a tool, and it's not about how much you have. It's rather about what you do with this money. And the most valuable money can buy isn't a car, isn't a house, isn't something luxurious. It's actually freedom. Like this freedom to wake up without an alarm, freedom to say no to things that drain you, drain your energy, freedom to spend your time how you want, not how someone else decides to. So here's the thing, every hour you trade for a paycheck is an hour of your life that you will never get back. Because money is replaceable, but time is never replaceable. We all know that. You can always make more money, but once your time is gone, it's gone forever. It's gone for good. That's why most people, they're spending their whole lives earning more money, but they never use it to buy back their time. They use it to buy stuff, to buy things that will make them feel good for a moment, but then will keep them stuck in the same cycle. They trade hours for dollars, year after year. But the way I see it, real wealth isn't about a fat paycheck, isn't about luxurious possessions. It's really about waking up and knowing that your day belongs to you. You do whatever you want with it. You choose what you do, when you do it, and who you spend it with. So the question isn't how much money do I make, but the question is how much of my life do I control? Because at the end of the day, the richest person in the world isn't the one with the most money. It's the one who spends their time exactly how they want, how they feel. So your beliefs about money, about what's possible, what you deserve, what's realistic, might be the invisible barrier that keep you stuck. That's why in my next video, I will walk you through some other common money beliefs that are keeping you stuck. So if you're ready to take this to the next level, click in the next video. I'll see you there, and thank you so much for watching this one. Bye!